Alright, so hello and welcome back to another diary. So, what I will be talking about today is the reason I don't have social media. So, when I was younger, of course, a lot of the time, people that were in my school when I was like 14, even like less, maybe 11, this pressure to get social media, to get, your friends to follow you, and you following your friends, you're saying happy birthday every time somebody's birthday is there, and it's just begun a little bit overwhelming to me, at least. People knowing my life, people showing up and like, oh, where were you this weekend? Or what were you doing this? Or when were you doing that? And for me, to have somebody know about my life uninvited, even though I have a lot of, like, I have a friend circle, but I don't want them to know every little move. Like, if you're not going to talk to me personally, I don't want you messaging me and about things that I don't want you to know. I just, certain people, like right now for me, I don't have social media. I haven't had social media in 10 years, and honestly, it's the best decision of my life. Like, I don't need to be explaining myself to people or people commenting like, oh, you were here this weekend. Attention seeking is just not my cup of tea. I don't like people to know, and I don't want people to know. And a lot of the times, these videos that I make are simply just diaries. I don't want them to go and get exposed, or I sometimes even don't want, sometimes even afraid that my friends would find the channel and, would see it. But the thing is, not even the channel is under my real name. Nothing is like, I do not want people to know what I do without me intentionally telling them. So if somebody knows me, they know that they can only get a hold of me through my phone number. And that's the only time you can actually get a hold of me. Otherwise, it's never going to be through social media. It's just period. Um, yes. What else did I want to say? Yeah, I just like the low-key life. I like to only, I show people and they know only what I want them to see. If they saw something more, then they were in the location where I'm in. It's just very old-fashioned, I think, but it's very comfortable. I don't, people get to see your friend circle, they get to see your friends, they get to see everything about you. Then what is it about you that they want to find out? If they can find out anything by just looking you up. If they can find out your personal life, they can find out where you work from looking you up, they can find out your school, your performance, your accomplishments. But for people to find out every little thing about you by just, like your personal life, your relationships, your personal life, everything like that, for them to find that out just by looking you up on social media is a little embarrassing. Like, I don't know. This is how the world is running right now. People running businesses on there, so I understand that. If you have a business, you run it on there. But if you have like, oh, this is who I went out today, and this is my pet, and this is this, and this is that, I just don't find that very flattering, and definitely shows the other person's like social status and all this, and social status means nothing. That's what I think. It just means absolutely nothing. For me as a person pursuing a doctorate in the medical field, I can say that people in the medical field definitely have the highest social status, but it is not only about how many friends you have. You have no worth by the amount of friends you have. You just are surrounded by people that are worth being friends with. So you're just happy for the fact that you've met them, or